Thanks to a loophole, 6 teenagers are running to be the next governor of Kansas.
You see, Kansas is one of 3 states with no age requirement to run for governor. So the 6 high schoolers filed to run in this November's elections. Now, Kansas lawmakers are looking to change that by introducing a bill that would require anyone running for governor to be at least 18. If passed, the proposed bill wouldn't go into effect until January of next year to avoid conflict with the candidates who would not meet the requirements in November. All right, new year, new emojis, of course.
Gotta have
The issue, which is the Unicode Consortium, which is a nonprofit that sets the global standard for emojis, has announced that new emojis are on the way.
And we can all rest easy, right? 157 new emojis to be exact. There will be a variety of new hairstyles, including curly, even bald. More hair colors will also be available. How do we not have a breaking news animation over this? New animals will also be coming. The emojis are expected to be released sometime in August or September of this year. A kangaroo and a llama for you, Karen.
I know. Llama drama.
If you plan on watching any cross-country skiing during the Olympics in Pyeongchang, you're sure to see power, perseverance, and pain.
Cross-country skiers, they really endure a tremendous amount of exhaustion and pain when they compete, and it really is obvious.
Call it being in the pain cave.
The ultimate goal of a cross-country skier is to be so tired at the finish line that they can't stand up.
People go, "Oh, did you scream because you knew you got a medal?" I'm like, no. I screamed because I was in so much pain and I couldn't breathe and I was starting to black out.
Now that's a teaser. Remember, opening ceremony tonight at 8 right here on Local 4.
And they've trained for that.
They do.
Local 4 News at 6 is next.
Here's Devin.
Still trying to figure out how I graduated high school in Junction City, Kansas without running for governor. I had no idea. Working on stories from Rockwood, Canton, and Southfield. Plus, it's the flag a lot of people will be talking about after watching the Winter Olympics opening ceremonies tonight. Local Koreans tell us this moment of unity between North and South is very inspiring, but very complicated. And how much longer will the snow continue to fall? Are the road crews getting the job done? Just some of the questions we'll try to answer about this big winter storm next at 6.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
Please stay in your lane, which is easier said than done during this evening's commute.
No matter where you are in Metro Detroit, there are several inches of snow to deal with. And the storm that arrived early this morning hasn't stopped dumping snow on southeast Michigan.
Winter storm warning still in effect for several counties. We do expect, though, Ben, to see this to start winding down here.
Yeah, and Devin, for about half of us, we have already seen that happen, at least for areas that are north of 96 and 696. That's where that snow has come to an end. But for areas south of there, it is still going, and there's more to go. Back to the southwest, this area continues not only through Chicago, but really all the way over towards the Quad Cities in Iowa. So we've got an evening of snowfall for half of us. The other half finally gets a little bit of a break and get out and can shovel this mess. Highest total that we've seen so far is out in Belleville. That's 8.3 inches, about 7.5 in Peck, and that's up in St. Elak County. We did not anticipate seeing totals that high that far north, but that band, that heavy band set up there this morning, adding to those totals. 7.3 in Wyandotte, and we've got more than a half foot in Rochester Hills and 5 inches in Troy. So winter storm warnings continue through midnight south of 8 Mile. North of 8 Mile, there's an advisory out. That's until midnight. My guess is that's going to get canceled early as conditions have vastly improved there. So the bottom line, this ends by 7 p.m. for the northern half of our area, 2 a.m. for just about everybody. Expecting 1 to 3 additional inches, although the top end of that range may have to get adjusted depending on what happens back to our west. Major impacts on the roads, again, especially until a lot of those crews can get things taken care of. Kim and Devin.
Okay, Ben, let's get a closer look at the evening commute from our Tim Pamplin. Tim, far less traffic than usual, but as Devin was saying earlier, it's tough to see those lane markers.
It certainly is, Kimberly. The road crews are trying their best, bless them. You see them out here, but as they clear the roads, the more snow comes, going on 17 hours of continuous snowfall. Lots of people heeded the advice of staying home, stay indoors, sage advice. But what if you absolutely have to go outside? Well, Oakland County Sheriff's Traffic Director, the Sheriff's Department, gave us some good advice earlier. Take a listen.
If you do find yourself stranded or off the road in this kind of weather, make sure that if it's safe, stay with your vehicle. There's no reason for you to be outside of it. Make sure that you have a cell phone, make sure it's charged, and just call somebody for help.
That's right. Make sure your cell phone's fully charged. You don't plan to spin out, but you should plan in case you do spin out. Now, the upside. I'm always a cup half full kind of fellow. The upside, the snow has filled all the potholes. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Tim. I-94, though, near Kalamazoo, still closed after the snow caused a pileup of some 40 vehicles or more.
Yeah, take a look at this. This video from the scene on eastbound I-94 at Sprinkle Road. Of the 38 vehicles, 22 are cars and 16 of them are semi-trucks. The crashes happened about 12:30 today and the freeway is still closed. Crews are working to get the road reopened. Luckily, only minor injuries were reported.
All right, let's bring it back a little closer to home here. Paula Tutman live in Rockwood tonight with the scene there. Paula.
Hi. Well, I liked what Tim said about the snow covering the potholes, but take a look at this. This poor guy trying to get into his own driveway or parking spot and got stuck. So you still have to get over the snow. Now, indeed, it is no longer a driving snow, but it is still coming down. Every little bit counts, and that means people have to navigate it on the freeways. The problem with this particular snowfall event is it's just coming and coming. It just never seemed to stop. It's Michigan, and that means you're going to have to move snow at some time or another in the winter. And in every neighborhood, every method was being applied just to get ahead of it.
This is my second time around. It was just so thick. I had a snow scoop, and I got the bulk of it, and our neighbors are nice enough. They have a snow blower, and they got the sidewalk for everybody and dug us out of all of our driveways, but I'm just trying to keep up on it.
Certainly driving in it was difficult because while it was enough snow to be beautiful, it was also more than enough snow to be a nuisance.
You have a lot of drivers out there in trucks that, you know, this their fun time to get in the fast lane still and speed past you at 65, 70 miles an hour when the snow is coming down heavy. So it'd be a good thing for them to think about the other drivers who don't have, you know, cars as capable as theirs.
Yes, please do that. Also, like Tim Pamplin, I'm kind of a half glass full kind of gal. You know, the great thing about Michigan is if you don't like the weather, just wait a minute. Oh, no, wait a minute. It's still supposed to snow all weekend. Scratch that, guys.
That's exactly it. And it's been snowing all this week, so we've got to wait a couple days, apparently. We'll change the saying. All right, Paula.
Thank you, Paula. Ron Maloney is in Canton after quite a busy day, checking up on how folks are coping with a snow day there and taking a risk or two.
What have you done there, Rod?
I almost took my life in my hands, and I didn't hurt any children on the sledding hill. But take a look at this. We're talking ankle deep. I have my ruler here. It says it's 10 and a half. Is it 10 and a half? 11 inches of snow out here. It is not abating, but there are good things that you can go out and do and have a lot of fun, and the kids sure found it today. It's best to have a snow blower on a day like this. It'd be better to have the kind of equipment they use out at Metro Airport. And if you're not paying attention, your car can end up like this one on a tow truck after snapping a control arm sliding into the snow. AAA tow driver Jordan Kovarik is pulling a double for Westland Car Care today, playing Dodgem Derby.
If I would say it's dealing with the other drivers on the road, to be honest with you, I'd say that's the most difficult part.
Okay, so what's the most fun part? All right, there's a foot of snow on the ground. The kids have found the only good place to be, on the sledding hill. With fresh powder flying in your face. Aiden Baylog brought his dad and friends to Plymouth's McClumpha Park, where dozens of children and a lot of their parents came to expend some of that bonus 3-day weekend energy.
And when you come here, you get to see all your friends and play around and have a bunch of fun.
Yeah.
Instead of just sitting at home.
And you don't even have to be a year old to get out here and get rosy cheeks like 11-month-old Joni Lidizinski.
Total trooper. She's like, my cheeks have never been colder in my entire life. And she's been here for an hour and is just loving it. She's totally just staying warm and watching all the fun times with brothers and sisters and neighbors go down the hill.
Perhaps most remarkable out here today is that the neighborhoods out here are almost desolate. You barely see anybody unless they've got a snow shovel in their hand or they've got the snow blower out working. And we did see what could be the punchline of the day. The IKEA store closed down early today because of snow. Reporting live in Canton, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Which is great. Rod, that looked like a pretty good ride you had there.
I'm glad you didn't hurt any of the children.
It was fun, and nobody was hurt. I want to stress that.
No one was hurt in the making of this newscast.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Rod.
Thank you, Rod.
Remember to download the Local Forecasters app, which puts interactive radar, severe weather alerts, and a lot more in the palm of your hand. You can download it for free in your app store. Just search WDIV.
All right, we continue to follow breaking news in the case of the missing Skelton brothers. The Missoula County Sheriff's Department in Montana confirms the remains discovered in a shed are not those of Andrew Alexander and Tanner Skelton. The brothers disappeared from their home in Morenci back in 2010. The findings suggest the remains discovered are more than 99 years old.
The Winter Olympics just getting underway, and they've already given us a fascinating image of unity.
Yeah, they really have. North and South Korean athletes parading under a unified flag at the opening ceremony, which will air tonight at 8 here on Local 4. Many local Koreans are wondering if this new flag will fly once the games are over. Jason Colthorpe has the story.
These Olympics were meant to shine the spotlight solely on South Korea. But the host country's colors have been overshadowed a bit by a new flag, one signifying a unified Korean peninsula. And for many, that's not just okay, it's hopeful.
I was a little bit surprised because we have a nuclear threat a few weeks ago.
Peter Shin grew up in South Korea and did his mandatory military service before coming to the University of Michigan to finish school. That was 30 years ago. Today, he's watching the sudden civility between North and South with hope. But knowing the older generations of Koreans will not like things like the handshake between the South Korean president and the sister of the North's, Kim Jong-un.
It would be a really big surprise to extreme right wings, I guess. Yeah, they would say it shouldn't be, you know. North Korea is our enemy.
He's cautiously optimistic for peace, but points to history having a chance to repeat itself.
This is a, small step, baby step, like you said. But I'm very positive. Think about the Germany. It just happened overnight. Not by politicians, not by war or whatsoever. It just happened overnight.
If it does happen, what more appropriate place for it to start than at the Olympics?
This is Olympic spirit.
Of course, the big question now is, will this goodwill last once the Olympic Games end? We'll wait and see. Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
Question we've been waiting to answer for about 70 years now. We'll see what happens. Still ahead, the Olympic Games are a lot of things to a lot of people. For children, they can be a learning experience really like no other.
We'll have that plus more. Plus, a little boy learns the power of words.
Because everybody was crying, I thought they was happy.
Meet the 5-year-old who's gone viral after reciting a stirring poem.
On Jeopardy!
This is Tim Pampling along I-94 near M10, the Lodge Freeway. The highways, the byways, the freeways and the carriageways are a downright mess tonight. Pack your patience, take your time. Here's what I'm being told. Slow down, keep your distance, a long distance from the vehicle in front of you. And if you don't have to go out, if you really don't have to go out, just stay home. Watch the opening ceremonies at 8 o'clock. I hear they're rather spectacular. That's the scene along 94. Back to you guys in the studio.
Hey, Tim. A 5-year-old boy from Ypsilanti is going viral tonight after a very special moment at a school board meeting. He reads a historic poem made famous by the likes of Coretta Scott King and Maya Angelou. All 4 stanzas of it from memory, and it's the impact it had that left the room speechless. Priya Mann has the story.
I want you to meet 5-year-old Zaire Gunn. He loves school, but with all the snow today, he's at home. So we're trying to make a snowman, but he's not your typical 5-year-old. Just listen to what he can do.
Hey, black child, do you know you are strong? I mean really strong?
This video of Zaire's powerful delivery of the historic poem, Hey Black Child, has been viewed online thousands of times.
When I was at the board meeting and I taught everybody my poem, they was crying.
Standing in front of the Ypsilanti School Board, his rendition garnered an emotional response.
I
And what did they say when you were done?
They said I did a good job.
Tears and a standing ovation as a tiny child spoke from the heart and entirely from memory.
I just always remember stuff, and that's why I'm 5 years old.
His mom, Charzay, says Zaire loves patterns and the poem is repetitive. Zaire memorized it in just 3 hours.
Knowing that he's able to learn these types of things and that he's just so smart and very attentive and eager to learn makes me know that me and my family are doing good and keeping him down the right track.
The poem, Hey Black Child, was written to encourage black children to recognize their potential. This inquisitive little boy who can't yet read, celebrating Black History Month by speaking words of wisdom.
So other black children can learn so they can be what they want to be, and they can learn what they want to learn, and they can do what they want to do, all black boys and girls.
Reporting from Ypsilanti, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Isn't he great?
A lot of courage to stand up in front of all those adults.
And I can remember it because I'm 5 years old.
Because he's 5, that's
Grown
right.
Up. That's
Powerful
really
message.
Super. All right, we're counting down to tonight's opening ceremonies for the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang. From culture to curling, there is an awful lot that children can learn from watching the Olympic Games, and some of those lessons last a lifetime. 8-year-old Daniel from Yale already knows what sport he would play in the Winter Olympics.
Hockey. I already play hockey. He's been skating since he was about 3, and it would be great to see him one day at the Olympics.
First-time Olympian Megan Keller of Farmington remembers being the little kid at home on the couch.
I know that was my first exposure to women's hockey on television. It's awesome to think that there are little girls out there that look up to me just like I did to Angela Ruggiero, and watching her represent her country with honor and pride. It had been a dream of mine ever since then.
Some stories inspire us long after the games end.
There was a ski jumper from Great Britain. He was terrible. Eddie the Eagle, right? That was a life lesson. He couldn't jump to save his life, but because there weren't that many other ski jumpers from Great Britain, he got to participate. Regardless of your ability or your background, right? If you set your mind to something, you can succeed.
Dr. James Bikos has worked with many Olympians. He says the games show kids what's possible.
I think it's a lot of, fostering of encouragement with kids and saying that if you really put your mind to do whatever you want to do, whether it's sports, school, etc., that you can really do it.
And that winning is far from everything.
Most athletes do not medal, right? And we know that. And for most of them, it's just being able to get there, represent their country, and do the best that they can do against the best athletes in the world.
For his family, the Olympics are must-see TV.
This is really one of the only times when watching more TV is okay. So we will be glued to the TV set.
We also talked with a sports psychologist who said this is not the time to throw cold water on your child's Olympic dreams. He says let them shoot for the stars because every Olympian was once a little kid with a really big dream.
So true. That's great.
You were just wondering why you.
I know.
Why'd you give up on your Olympic dreams when you were
Exactly.
young?
All little kids, I think, want
That's
that.
what's fun about watching them right now, and a perfect night to stay in and watch the opening ceremonies.
Or go out and practice your
Or
winter
there, little curling in the driveway.
Yes, there's plenty of fresh powder out there to enjoy, and we're going to get to keep it for most of the upcoming 7-day forecast with these temperatures that are going to stay consistently cold. Now, when you look at this system on a regional view, this does not look all that impressive. It looks kind of thin, kind of weak, but this thing has just been consistent, it's been powerful, and even though it's contracted a little bit, it is still dumping accumulating snow, at least in the southern half of our viewing area, and that's going to continue through the evening hours. Again, this area continues to get a little bit thinner, but you can see how much further back it extends all the way into Iowa, and there's still moderate and even some heavy snow within that band. So this is not done by a long shot, even though areas north of the city will continue to see drier conditions. This is 4 Live radar and a little bit closer view, and you can see a lot of spots there north of the city are getting a break from the snow, and that may be it for you. The rest of us will have to contend with additional accumulation as we get through the evening hours tonight. We've gotten a ton of pictures in on storm pins, so this is the all-pupper edition of storm pins. This is Coda. She's out enjoying the beach weather. There's Rambo. Some of these dogs built for the snow. There are others who are vertically challenged, like Rudy here. 5 inches of snow is about to overwhelm him, and that guy looks like he's probably bit off more than he can chew. But even the little ones are out there enjoying it, getting a face full of snow and probably having a grand old time doing it. We'd love to see more of your pictures. We've gotten dozens of them in so far. We'll be showing you more at 11 o'clock tonight. 25 is the current temperature. Winds are out of the north at 7, so it feels like 17 out there. At least that wind is not terrible. It is bearable, even though the snow continues to fall. This is our uber high resolution model. We don't show this one a lot because it doesn't go out very far, but this is going to at least take us through the storm. And watch what happens as we get to 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Looks like we could get a brief break, and then that snow redevelops and then continues through about the 2, 3 o'clock hour. There may be a little bit more to go as we head into the overnight hours for the south zone. But by noon tomorrow, we could be getting another little brush of snow. Most of us are going to skip out on that, but the places that do get it will get less than an inch from accumulations tomorrow. Low temperatures tonight above average, 23 in the city, all 20s down here in our south zone where we're going to be getting quite a bit of snow. At least those numbers not quite as cold as what they would typically be for this time of year. Numbers ranging up to 14 in Flint, north zone. A lot of teens for overnight lows. Not only are you going to see less snow and dry conditions tonight, you're going to see actually those clouds start to clear, and that's what's going to allow those temperatures to drop. It's 26 on the high side tomorrow, 28 on Sunday. We will get another 1 to 3 from that burst to close the weekend. The temperatures finally above freezing by Tuesday, and what a fantastic Valentine's Day. 37, sunshine, no snow.
It's the best we can do.
Bernie's coming up with sports. Stay with us.